so many different things can come from one single idea.
It's collaborative writing. You're working with other people and you're all creating this one thing together. So it's kind of fun, hearing everyone else's ideas and having to work with them and create one piece. And in addition to the writing, which you get to do, you get to act in it. And I love acting as well. So it's two really fun things in one club.
When I got there, they had a script for the first scene, and it introduced a premise. There's a kid trying to complete a thesis.
And some were like, okay, what if it's a film student who's kind of, confused, he doesn't know what he's going to do with his project, and he ends up going through different genres, figuring out his project by the end.
So I went out to try for an audition, and George was there, and I told him about what I like to do, which is I've made my own movies and acted in them myself, and he said, well, we've got this thing that's basically that.
As weeks and weeks came by, we would get more and more scenes in, and we'd start incorporating them and weaving them together in this huge, elaborate play.
There was a lot of collaboration. Maybe a group of 1 to 2 to 4 wrote a different genre. The fantasy was crazy.
Oh, it's so funny all over the place with the cow unicorn and everything. Oh, so funny. And then noir, it's so cliche. Love the dialogue, witty banter going back and forth. So great.
My favorite moment in the show was the superhero scene.
The protagonist, he walks out, and he suddenly met with this man with the literal loaded gun.
The literal loaded gun line is my favorite.
He doesn't find himself face to face with the proverbial loaded gun.
You mean literal?
What?
You mean literal loaded gun. I mean, it's a gun, and it's loaded. It's a literal loaded gun.
And all of a sudden, my character bursts out of the curtain, comes up behind him and says,
I wanted you, but I didn't ask him.
Holy shit!
So we would talk about characters who wanted to become recurring, such as the documentarian and Mittens herself.
I also acted the part of the documentarian and the milk in the pail.
And we came up with jokes based around it and reoccurring things. And familiarity is really what makes a lot of humor. There's so many things you can do that you have to be careful that you pick the right things.
We don't have a lot of set design at all, so it's really important to include that in the dialogue as well, explaining where you are, what's going on.
And we took that and we said, okay, how are we going to paint a picture to the audience? Not only through the lines that we give, but through my actions. And that's really big. You need to have a lot of charisma and you need to be able to think on your feet.
Just the idea of working together to create something bigger than any idea we had before was amazing.
I'm really happy with the way the play turned out.
I had a fantastic time doing this.
I would do it again every chance I ever got, really.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
it's a lot of fun.
You learn from it no matter what.